It was just early evening, it was very beautiful, and I never got to the tube station.
We were playing on AstroTurf, hit the floor with my head. I just remember thinking, ow, that really, really hurt.
I was on a push bike and unfortunately wasn't wearing a helmet.
Somebody shouted in the A&E ward, "You've been run over by a bleep 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 motorbike."
I was diagnosed with a brain tumour in 2005.
I was kneeling down to pick up a pencil and the boy hit me in the head 4 or 5 times with a blunt instrument.
My own immune system attacks my own body, so it attacked my brain.
I had a subarachnoid hemorrhage, totally out of the blue.
And I drifted into a coma, which lasted for about 5 months. I was brain dead for 9 days.
So we had a head-on collision and both drivers were instantly killed.
I had to go in for an operation which they'd told my wife and my daughter probably 1 out of 100 people come out of alive. Say your goodbyes now.
I just stayed in my bedroom at home because that's the only place I was familiar with, because I had lots of problems when I came out of my coma.
I started becoming left-handed instead of right-handed.
All my emotions are very to the fore and ongoing, as you can tell, because I'm very upset now.
People don't quite understand how to be around you or how to empathise with you properly.
I had one really upsetting moment with my GP. It was kind of like stiff upper lip and carry on kind of thing.
There was no kind of offer of assistance from the NHS, you know, like connecting the dots for us, okay? Actually, most of this I've done myself.
The person who gave me hope, employed by the NHS as an acquired brain injury coordinator, and if there was somebody with brain injury, he would make sure he said to them, headway.
And they gave me a leaflet that said fatigue with head injury, which was like a revelation to me.
I'm drinking with another guy who was a boy soldier, Somali, and this social worker come to the door, a little woman, and she said, "I've come to take you to Osborne 4 head injury assessment unit." My friend, the Somali guy, suddenly says to me about half an hour later, "Look, Steph, you have to go with this woman. This woman wants to fix your head and you have bad head." He said, "I have bad head, I wish somebody would fix my head." And I'm right chuffed with that social worker having the nerve to do that, hey.
I'm very, very fortunate that I've got a very strong family around me. Had I not, I couldn't think what it would be like just to go home to a flat on your own.
A year and a half ago, my husband left after 30 years of being together.
My home is in chaos.
Lost my friends, never talked us out.
We don't go to family functions, gatherings, we're kind of ostracised.
My wife developed a mental health problem. One night I'd gone out to the pub while we were at the university. I'd gone to watch my mate play in a pool competition. She'd taken too many tablets, so she died, The last word she ever said to me as I went out the flat the previous night was, "I just want my old Steph back."
The pathway for recognition, diagnosis and treatment, and quick access to treatment, needs to be more efficient. It needs to be more joined up.
I think people need to recognise the importance of it and the enormity of the situation, because there is that many people out there.
For those people who are watching this and who are supporting the APPG, I would urge them to encourage those people who are in influential positions to include the survivors themselves in the research